Engine 1. At 309 East 11th.
The configuration we have. So we got a call. We got a call. And there he goes.
Molly was one of those guys that was always willing to jump in the game, always willing to help everybody else. And he's one of those firefighters that is a game changer for a firehouse.
I remember Molly from my time in the academy when I was a cadet. We were doing like medical evaluations. Like I come in and I have to present these assessments. Molly is my proctor. I could not read Molly. Like if you know Molly, Molly's a funny, talkative dude, like laughs, jokes.
Presents. Yep.
But Molly was a stone cold face.
Truck 1.
I did my thing and he didn't give me like no indication if I passed, if I failed. He just looked at me and said, okay, and then just walked out. I totally failed. So let me update my resume real quick. Thankfully I passed, of course, because I'm here. Knowing Molly now, I'm looking, I'm like, how did he even do that?
You're good, man, you're good. It'll be all right. And then we'll kind of watch these two things right here, see? So we'll see a little bit of a jump.
Centrals is one of those houses that you either love it or hate it. The folks that work there love that firehouse. We take pride in that firehouse, and we tend to recruit people that have a lot of pride in the job.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, when I heard Molly was coming here, I was super excited. Yeah, we've had a lot of turnover, just because it's a busy house and people move on, people promote and do whatever. Man, I was really worried about who we were going to get for our next driver, officer and everything. And then when I heard it was going to be Molly, I was super ecstatic. If I had to pick somebody, that's who I'd pick. He's the guy that does all the small things when nobody else is watching, and he doesn't care if anybody notices or gives him credit. I look at him and what he's done in his career and how he acts and just deals with everybody, and it drives me to be better.
He's definitely a mentor. He is just really useful in whatever role he is. He's had to ride up a lot as officer, and even though he's new to being a driver, he's still so excellent in that role. Whatever he's doing, he just makes it look easy.
I'm not a huge fan of attention. That's my only thing. I'm trying to work on it, Yeah.
Kind of as he's doing the job, I feel like he's really good about giving wisdom and just dropping like little pearls of information that are just really helpful. I remember there was a moment when we were both actually at another station on a travel, and he was cleaning the windows, and he was talking about wherever he goes, he wants to make that place like a little bit better. Just do one thing or something just to make sure he leaves it better than he found it. I really like that wisdom, and it's something I definitely want to take into my career.
And he is, a little bit of a MacGyver in a sense, where he's got all of these different tools. He's got his own tool pack that he brings with him.
He's got something in mind for any task or any job that needs to be done, and he researches these things on his time off also.
Kind of knows a little bit about everything almost, or at least it seems like from the outside. He can just kind of problem solve it right there. It doesn't even have to be, something out of the manual or something that's in our wheelhouse.
To make sure that this is good, I'll do a walk around to the truck while we have this.
Just taking pride in ownership of your house. And he kind of carries himself with that kind of mentality with everything he does.
He's exceptional. A firefighter, a leader, mentor. Just the guy has got his hands in everything and is always the first one to help.
Frankly, he's made me a much better firefighter, and I've been doing this for over 20 years now, and I wasn't looking to become a better firefighter, maybe to a fault, but just being around him has honestly made me better. He's always bringing some information to the table and starts a conversation, and the result is everybody ends up being a little bit better.
Puts the ease in any tense situation, especially if it's getting tense out there on a call or whatnot. He tends to be the diffuser of things, so he's pretty awesome, pretty even keel.
Selfless service, always there for training, always putting himself out there and putting others before himself.
But I can just say that I'm just massively humbled by it, and because I know that it's also one of those things where it's a nomination from your peers, so there's no finer honor than that. So.
Engine 1, Truck 1, fire alarm activation high rise.